Well, hello and welcome back, my Royal Rogues. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue, and we have these reports that people want to know what was Harry's actual status, or what was his declaration when he was requesting the U.S. visa to, well, stay in American soil, and it is regarding all the drugs that he has claimed, himself has claimed, both on his book Spare and on interviews related to that book. So we have this. How did Prince Harry get a US visa? Campaigners demand to know if Duke admitted multiple drug use and application. So how did Prince Harry get a US visa? Campaigners demand to know if Duke admitted multiple drug use on application and call for the royal to be deported if he lied about taking cocaine before moving to California. Prince Harry faces a fight to keep his U.S. visa application secret today as campaigners demanded its release to see if he admitted his drug use before emigrating to California with Meghan in 2020. A conservative think tank is in the middle of a battle with Washington, D.C. officials who are staunchly refusing to publish any details, including any texts or emails, citing the Duke of Sussex's privacy, because you know that's all that matters. In Spare and the TV blitz that followed, Harry admitted taking cocaine, cannabis, and magic mushrooms. He said marijuana and psychedelics really helped with his trauma, while cocaine was more of a social thing. The Heritage Foundation says his visa application must now be released so the American taxpayer can understand whether Harry declared his drug use. U.S. immigration law has harsh penalties for lying to immigration officials, including deportation and being barred from applying for citizenship. Mike Howell, director of the Heritage Foundation's Oversight Project, said, "This request is in the public interest in light of the potential revocation of Prince Harry's visa for illicit substance use and further questions regarding the prince's drug use and whether he was properly vetted before entering the United States." What do you think will come of this? Mr. Howell has also demanded to see any emails, texts, WhatsApps, or other correspondence related to Harry's visa to ensure public confidence in how it was handled. It is unclear that at this juncture whether DHS, Homeland Security, complied with the law if, in admitting Prince Harry, did so without a waiver or any interview with the CBP to assess whether, given his story, he was admissible to the United States. Public confidence in the government would undoubtedly suffer. Well, I think public confidence in any government is already suffering. Is a given. And USIS failed to properly vet such a high-profile case. So lawyers are reacting to this, and they reveal whether Prince Harry's drug use will affect U.S. visa status. Because the thing is that he's most probably in an O1. O1 is extraordinary ability. You know that Harry has the extraordinary ability to be a victim, to play the victim. So I think it fits, right? Oh well, truth teller Prince Harry may find himself in hot water. However, others argue that the British royal is in the clear. Let's see. The problem is if Harry has any criminal records regarding this drug use. And so far, he hasn't. The problem is if he falls into, or he commits some kind of crime under the influence. An admission of drug use is usually grounds for inadmissibility, former federal prosecutor Neama Ramani says. That means Prince Harry's visa should have been denied or revoked because he admitted to using cocaine, mushrooms, and other drugs. Ramani, president of West Coast Trial Lawyers, adds that there is no exception for royalty or recreational use, or recreational royalty for that matter. The Duke of Sussex revealed in his memoir that he drank heavily, used cocaine, and smoked pot throughout his life. He never said that he had stopped it, right? While Harry, 38, claimed he only used coke as a teen, he has also admitted to experimenting with psychedelics well into his adulthood. And we all saw him with Gabor Mate earlier this month when he said that he considers hallucinogenic drugs a fundamental part of his life. Well, his words, not mine. It was the cleaning of the windscreen, the removal of life's filters, these layers of filters. It removed it all for me and brought me a sense of relaxation, relief, comfort, a likeness that I managed to hold back for a period of time. Yeah, he absolutely sounds like a junkie. I started doing it recreationally and then started to realize how good it was for me. What in the, well, attorney James Leonard, who represented the Real Housewives of New Jersey alum Joe Giudice in his immigration case, disagrees with Ramani that Harris' status in the U.S. is at such high risk. Absent, and this is the point, absent any criminal charge related to drugs or alcohol or any finding by a judicial authority that Prince Harry is an habitual drug user, which he clearly is not, although look at those pupils, bro. I don't see any issue with the disclosures in his memoir regarding recreational experimentation with drugs. You've got to give them something that would trigger it, and revealing it in a book that you experimented with drugs when you were a young man, I don't think gets you there, the celebrity attorney adds. Immigration is not going to do anything based on that. If he got arrested or if he got driving under the influence, then we're having a different conversation. Sam Adair, an immigration lawyer with more than 2 decades of experience, agrees with Leonard that it is unlikely that these admissions will present a problem. Well, I think they will present a problem for whatever credibility or of his own self-image and his own attitude and behavior. I think it's one thing that you can say that Harry, at some point of his life, well, he was maybe doing some crazy things. And if he made his life right, if he went, through the right journey of discovering himself, but not with ayahuasca, but actually discovering himself, and he left all that, I think we would see and his attitude and his, not victimhood that he changed. But that's not what we see in any way. So how can we trust in the fact that he allegedly overcame all this? He adds, this isn't to say that drug use could not be a problem in the immigration process, but in this circumstance, it is unlikely that this would be present an issue. It isn't clear to me what the Duke's visa status is in the U.S., but breaking the law could be an issue in getting a visa renewed or for readmission to the U.S., but recreational drug use that has not been the subject of criminal scrutiny is unlikely to present an issue for someone's visa status. However, Ramani maintains that there is no requirement that the person actually be convicted of a drug offense. Someone is considered in remission after 1 year of sobriety, Ramani explains. A waiver request requires a doctor, maybe could be Dr. Gabor Mate, to submit medical records, but it's unclear whether Prince Harry made such a request because immigration files are not public. I would love to know what you think about this in the comments. My Royal Rogues, my name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue, and until we meet on another video or another live, remember the 2 most important words: much love and bliss.